Hi, Dr. Corey here with your Thyroid Relief Recovery Success Secret number 17. Today we're going to talk to you about the adrenal glands. The adrenal glands are a very, very important part of your body. Your adrenal glands make up hormones called cortisol. They sit on top of your kidneys and they are your stress glands. Now, these adrenal glands make a lot of hormones for your body, cortisol being one in addition to cortisol is androgens and aldosterone. Your adrenal glands are vital part of your optimum health, and they need to be regulated. They can't be dysfunctional because they are going to affect your health. When your adrenal glands are not working properly, it causes high levels of cortisol in your system. And this is in turn is why you still have thyroid symptoms, even when your other lab tests are normal. Cortisol is one of those main factors that regulates your blood sugar levels, not insulin levels, because everyone thinks it's blood sugar, but that it's insulin, but it's actually your blood sugar levels. When the cortisol is released by your adrenal glands, it's actually accompanied by cytokines. And cytokines suppress the ability of your pituitary gland and your hypothalamus to make thyroid stimulating hormone, or TSH. So your adrenal glands make cortisol in response to this stress, whether it's physical, emotional, structural, or chemical. Let me go over there. So you got physical, you got chemical, you got emotional, you got structural. And cortisol also promotes inflammation, which makes your adrenal glands pump out more cortisol in the process, increasing that whole vicious cycle of your adrenal stress. Now, as cortisol is released, the cytokines come out with it and suppress the pituitary gland. Now, there are common causes of elevation of cortisol, one of them being chronic stress, post-traumatic stress disorders, hidden gut infections, and even parasites. You'd be surprised how many people have parasitic infections. Blood sugar levels, blood sugar regulation, high or low blood sugar, which includes hypoglycemia, insulin resistance, and diabetes, can all cause elevated levels of cortisol. So be aware that if your stress levels are high, your adrenal glands are still going to pump hard, and the cortisol levels are going to increase. Cytokine levels, on the other hand, are going to increase as well, and it will cause your pituitary gland not to function properly. And this will in turn decrease the amount of thyroid stimulating hormone, or TSH, that your body is putting out. So high cortisols will sabotage your attempt to go through and combat your thyroid dysfunction. We want to make sure that everybody gets treated properly, we want to evaluate you properly, and the blood tests are a big, big part of that. So I need to add that when talking about adrenals, if you're suffering from adrenal fatigue, you need to avoid refined sugar, alcohol, and caffeine, because these are high stressors of the immune system. And you don't think that you can get away with eating aspartame or monosodium glutamate, because these are actually neurotoxins. And the worst thing you can do for your adrenal glands is have a neurotoxin, or a substance that's toxic to the nervous system, introduced and affecting the adrenal glands as well. Now, if you need some help and you are suffering, you've gone on for days, months, or years with your thyroid dysfunction, I'd like you to call my office. We'll set you up for an examination, a consultation, a review of your current blood work, and we will get to the root cause of why you're having thyroid symptoms. You can contact my office at 714-730-5833, and my front office will set you up for a convenient time for your appointment, and we'll get to the root cause of why you're having problems. Thank you so much. I hope you've enjoyed this Thyroid Relief Success Secret, and we'll see you on the next one.